audacity to text me, "We need you a part of the campaign." At first I was thinking she was talking about like a video game, like a Modern Warfare game. I'm like, what campaign? If there's some way, somehow, something was to go into where I do the stream of politics, I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to sit on my stream and say, why did you guys call me?
Drop on the clues bombs for Kai Cenat. Kai, hit me and tell me who sent you that text, man. Because whoever on Vice President Kamala Harris' team hit Kai Cenat to do a live stream, they need to be fired. Okay, stop letting social media run her campaign. You saw Trump go on Aiden Ross, and you saw the attention that garnered. You saw the headlines that got. You saw social media start saying the vice president needs to go on Kai Cenat, and you ran to go make that happen. Not even stopping to think, is this organic? Does Kai Cenat even care about politics? You know why?
Does he even know anything about it? Have questions? He might be supportive of Trump. We don't know.
No, he's not supportive of Trump. Cut it out.
You don't know who he supports.
I know he don't support no Trump. You know why the Trump Aiden Ross scream worked? Because Aiden Ross had real interest in Donald Trump. And I do believe politicians should absolutely meet people where they are, but it still has to make sense, something organic. There is a lot of places the VP can go to get in front of a younger audience. There are influences, Kai age, you know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm all for meeting people where they are, but it also has to make sense.
But Kai Cenat has never even, I've never heard Kai Cenat mention politics one time. Not even talk about it at all.
No.
So we don't know what his interests are, what he cares about, what he likes. Not at all. We know he's the biggest streamer, but besides that, he's never mentioned politics.
If the vice president was to run the Kai now, she would just look like she's copying Trump.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I want to see the vice president sit with? I want to see the vice president sit with the 85 South show.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be a great organic kickback. I believe Carlos, Chico, and DC would have a real honest conversation with her, and we would love that for the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network, by the way. Kamala should tap in with somebody like that kid, what's his name? Harry Sisson, I think his name is. He's all in on the Harris Walls campaign. I love Kai, but sending the VP to Kai just because Trump went to Aiden Ross, that's corny.
I'll pull up here at the Breakfast Club.
No, send the VP in her silk press someplace that doesn't look like she's copying Trump. That's what should happen.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. And all I got to say at this point is, when do people wake up and stop lying to themselves? When do you stop playing the game? And when do you start saying, let's just call this for what it is? Nothing about this is organic. And this whole campaign is ran either off the news, which is the media, and the other form of media now that everybody looks for today news is social media. It just is what it is. And I had a link in the description where you can watch this in full on the Breakfast Club this morning, as it came out that Kai Cenat was hit up by Kamala Harris' team and said, hey, we want to come to the stream and everything like that. But this is right after Donald Trump just went on Aiden Ross's. Now, these are two of the top streamers in that world. I don't know the exact list, but they up there. They them dudes in that lane. But it's looking like, well, you just doing a play right after Donald Trump just did one. But that is exactly what they doing. They know that this stuff is not organic, dog. If you look up and down your social media all day, you're going to see different entertainers, especially in our community, promoting politics. They are being paid. They have been reached out to. They've been hit up. There's an incentive. They're not posting this stuff on their timeline for free. And if you work for a radio station, the radio station you work for has chosen a political side. They are all pandering on either side. I don't know why people think that this game is organic. I don't even know why Donald Trump is explaining it. I mean, not Donald Trump, or Charlamagne is explaining it like it's supposed to be organic. I guess what he means is, don't make it so obvious. Just, if you're going to do it, you got to run the game. You got to use the media. You got to use hip hop. You got to use the culture. But don't make it so blatantly obvious if y'all going to do it, because y'all hitting up people who won't even talk about politics on their platform, and they are not invested. Aiden Ross and them, they've been talking about Trump. I done seen them before online with them and everything like that, with that type of vibe they be having on their stuff or whatever. But Kamala Harris, Kai Cenat, this is obvious just a reach. But they've been doing this, though, so I'm not shocked or surprised at all. This is why I keep telling y'all be looking at me, and you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know politics. Look here, bro. I can read just like the rest of y'all. And one thing that I'm going to use overall is common sense, logic, and reality. That's how I operate. If I can see all these people on my timeline promoting this, promoting that, promoting that, promoting that, some of them can't read. Some of them ain't smart. Some of them don't have logic, because I done heard the way they talk about stuff, but now you overly endorsing a side and this or that, and you can't even tell me none of the policies. I'm seeing people from our community, oh, vote for her, man. We need to get the first woman in office, so we need to vote for somebody that's black. And I'm like, are we really as adults telling our community to place our vote for a symbolic accolade for something that you want to put down in history? At least read the policies. That's all I say. Vote for who you want to vote for, but read the policies. Get an understanding. If you just go vote for somebody because you like the way they look, or you think they're a certain race, or if they're a woman or a man, whatever, you're not voting really for the policy. You're voting for symbolic reasons, and that's the wrong way to go. I'm here to raise awareness and educate. This is nothing new. Y'all saw the videos on the streams. I played them for y'all. Well, Malcolm X is talking about how they will get people from certain communities, especially the black community, to be panderers, to be puppets, to push their message out. He was talking about this 50, dog been dead, 59, the rest in peace to Malcolm X, 59 years now. This is nothing new under the sun, bro. This is what they do in the media. This is what they do in the world. This is how they get people to tap into everything going on. I tell y'all all the time, your entertainers, your people that you look at as talented, they are not your leaders. They are not your speakers. They are not the role models. Some of them fall in that lane because that's just who they are as a person. But just because somebody has a big following or successful, don't mean that you follow their lead or what they say, bro. You got to know that, and we got to raise awareness to that. And Charlamagne know this as well. He talking, bro. He know this stuff is not organic. He know it's not real. They getting paid by the Democratic side, and then other radio stations getting paid by the Democratic side. Then you got other media platforms and other radio stations, they getting paid, and they done chose the side, the Republican side, so they gonna push for them. They gonna do hit jobs on this side, they gonna do hit jobs on that side. It's nothing new under the sun. When do we wake up and see that it's all a part of the play? Just another day. Tell me what y'all think. We got new videos coming, all that 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.